Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're really getting into something fascinating, how what we eat, and maybe even more importantly, when we eat, can seriously change how our bodies fight disease and burn fat.
That's right. It's a powerful combination.
We're going to unpack this synergy between, well, a specific eating pattern, intermittent fasting, and some really key superfoods. The goal here is to pull out the biggest insights for you, sort of a shortcut to understanding this connection.
Looking forward to it.
Okay, so let's start with the timing aspect. Intermittent fasting, specifically looking at a 13-hour fasting window. Now, many people know about IF, but what's special about 13 hours? Is there new thinking on that?
Yeah, that's where things get really interesting with the recent research. A 13-hour window isn't just, giving your gut a break. It seems to be a sweet spot.
Right.
It's long enough to properly kickstart something called autophagy. Think of it as your body's internal housekeeping, a deep cellular cleanup.
Autophagy, right. Heard of that.
Exactly. It systematically clears out damaged cells, old proteins, that kind of stuff. And that process is what really dials down inflammation and ramps up cellular repair.
So it's not just about cutting calories.
Not at all. It's much more about this triggered repair mechanism,
Sure.
absolutely crucial for potentially preventing things like cancer and just getting your metabolism working better.
Okay, so you've got this prime state after the fast.
Huh.
The cleanup crew has done its job. Then what you eat to break that fast, that becomes super important, right?
Precisely. Choosing nutrient-dense foods, especially ones known for their anti-cancer compounds, can basically amplify all the good work your body just did during the fast.
So you're layering the benefits.
You got it. You're providing the essential nutrients, the antioxidants, these bioactive compounds that really support and, well, supercharge your body's defenses.
All right, let's dive into these specific foods then. First up, building that defense. Cruciferous vegetables. We're talking broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, the usual suspects. They seem to be more than just healthy grains. Real allies for both cancer prevention and fat burning.
Absolutely. Their secret weapon is glucosinolates. These are unique sulfur compounds.
Glucosinolates? Okay.
When you chew them, chop them up, enzymes convert these into things like indoles and isothiocyanates. And these aren't just general antioxidants.
Yo.
They act more like signaling molecules. They can actually sort of reprogram your cells for better detoxification. Sulforaphane, loads of it in broccoli and Brussels sprouts, is a standout.
Sulforaphane. Heard a lot about that one.
Yeah, it's potent. Supports normal cell function, encourages diseased cells to self-destruct, that's apoptosis, and we see links across various cancers: breast, prostate, lung, colorectal.
And this links back to the fasting. How does that work?
Well, think about it. You break your fast with these veggies, your body's already in that cleanup mode, enzymes are active from the fast.
No, so it's primed to use them better.
Exactly. It could potentially turbocharge how well your body uses those glucosinolates for detox. Plus, let's not forget the fat-burning side.
All right, tell me about that.
They're low calorie, obviously, but packed with fiber. That keeps you feeling full, which helps manage overall intake.
Makes sense.
And that fiber also seems to give your metabolic rate a bit of a nudge, helping you burn slightly more calories even when you're resting. So, yeah, steam them, roast them, eat them raw in salads. Great first meal post-fast.
Okay, from those green powerhouses, let's move to something, well, smaller but mighty. Garlic. It's in every kitchen, but maybe underestimated.
Oh, definitely. It's so much more than flavor. The real magic is allicin.
Allicin. That's the sulfur compound.
That's the one. It gets activated when you crush or chop the garlic. That pungent smell, that's allicin getting to work.
And it's more than just an antioxidant.
It is. Its structure lets it interact specifically with enzymes involved in detoxification pathways. It can also inhibit certain cancer cell lines directly, particularly promising for, say, gastric and colorectal cancers, maybe because it's right there in the digestive tract. And beyond that, compounds in garlic also play a role in regulating blood sugar. And as we know, stable blood sugar is pretty key for managing fat storage and overall metabolism.
It's amazing how one little bulb does all that. You mentioned timing. Does eating it post-fast make a difference?
Good question. It could. The idea is that after fasting, your body might be more receptive, enzymatically speaking.
Okay.
So introducing garlic then, especially raw or lightly cooked, might mean better bioavailability, better absorption of that allicin and other beneficial compounds. They can get to work more efficiently when your system is ready for nutrients.
So mincing it into sauces, roasting it with those cruciferous veggies.
Exactly. Easy ways to get it in.
Right, next up, berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, always feel good eating those. And they're genuinely good for us, right? Packed with vitamins, minerals.
Oh, absolutely. They're a delight and a health boon. The big story with berries is antioxidants, particularly vitamin C and those anthocyanins.
Anthocyanins, those are the pigments, the color.
That's right. They give berries their vibrant reds, blues, purples, and these compounds don't just offer general protection against free radicals.
There's more.
Yeah, they seem to specifically interfere with pathways that cancer cells use to grow and spread. They also help reduce inflammation.
Oh.
Research consistently links berry consumption to lower risks for several cancers: skin, bladder, lung, breast, and maybe even slowing down existing ones.
Wow. And what about the fat-burning angle?
They're great there too. Low in calories, high in fiber helps with feeling full, like we talked about with the veggies.
Right.
But also, the unique mix of polyphenols in berries seems to influence how fat cells form and improve insulin sensitivity. That means more stable blood sugar, less risk of those energy crashes that make you crave junk food. Helps create a better environment for fat loss.
Super versatile, too. Fresh smoothies, salads on yogurt or oatmeal.
Exactly, and breaking a fast with them, perfect. You get that quick hit of nutrients, antioxidants, fiber, without a heavy sugar load hitting your system. Just what your body needs after that break.
Okay, moving on to another category often seen as foundational. Whole grains. Brown rice, oats, barley, whole wheat. Sometimes they feel a bit basic, but the benefits are significant.
They really are, and it goes beyond just eat more fiber, though the fiber is definitely key.
How so, specifically?
Well, the high insoluble fiber in whole grains acts a bit like a roto-rooter for your digestive tract. It helps bind onto potential carcinogens, waste products, and move them out of the body more efficiently. That's a big factor in reducing colorectal cancer risk.
And the fullness factor again.
Yes, that too. But it's also about the type of energy they provide. Complex carbohydrates.
Right, slow release.
Exactly. You get steady energy, not the sharp spikes and crashes you get from refined grains. This is crucial for managing insulin levels.
And insulin connects directly to fat storage.
Precisely. Keeping insulin stable helps prevent your body from going into fat storage mode, especially important after a fast when your body is shifting back from fat burning.
So breaking a fast with something like oatmeal or having brown rice later, it helps maintain that metabolic balance.
That's the idea. Provides sustained energy, keeps things steady. So yeah, oatmeal for breakfast, brown rice or barley with lunch or dinner, whole grain bread, simple swaps make a difference.
Okay, let's switch gears to a beverage. Green tea. It has this global reputation for health, longevity, disease prevention.
And it's well-deserved. Green tea is packed with antioxidants called catechins. The real star is EGCG, epigallocatechin gallate.
EGCG, that's the one you hear about most.
It is. Its molecular structure is quite unique, allowing it to interact with a wide range of cellular targets. This seems to give it really potent anti-cancer and metabolism-boosting properties.
How does it work against cancer?
Studies show regular consumption is linked to lower risks of breast, prostate, colorectal cancers. It seems to inhibit cancer cell growth and also boost the body's own detoxification enzymes.
And the fat loss part.
It helps enhance metabolic rate, how many calories you burn. And it increases fat oxidation, actually burning fat for energy. The caffeine plays a role, but it works synergistically with the EGCG for a better fat burning effect.
So it's not just a comforting drink, it's actively working on these processes.
Absolutely.
And for people doing intermittent fasting, green tea seems ideal during the fasting window itself.
It really is. It can help manage appetite, keep you hydrated, and provides that gentle metabolic nudge without actually breaking your fast. Keeps your body in that beneficial state.
So sipping it throughout the day, hot or cold.
Yep, great strategy.
All right, let's explore something a bit different. Mushrooms. Fungi. They're getting a lot of attention for immune support and maybe even fighting tumors.
They are fascinating. Mushrooms offer a unique set of bioactive molecules you don't find in many other foods. They're a good source of selenium, which is an important antioxidant.
Selenium, okay.
And critically, beta-glucans. These aren't just simple fibers, they're complex polysaccharides.
Beta-glucans, what do they do?
They have a profound effect on the immune system, helping to modulate it. And some studies suggest they can directly inhibit cancer cell growth, partly by activating immune cells to target them.
That's pretty amazing. What about weight management?
Well, they're low in calories, high in fiber, so again, they help with satiety, feeling full.
Right.
But there's more. Certain compounds in mushrooms might actually influence your gut microbiota, the bacteria in your gut. And a healthy gut microbiome is increasingly linked to better metabolism and appetite control.
So it's a gut health angle too.
Potentially, yes, it's an active area of research.
Very cool. And incorporating them post-fast.
Good choice. They provide nutrients and that sustained energy feel without being heavy.
Hmm.
Helps manage appetite, supports metabolic balance. Add them to salads, soups, stews, stir fries. Very versatile.
Okay, last but definitely not least in our metabolic toolkit.
Yeah.
Nuts, almonds, walnuts, cashews. Delicious, yes, but also serious health players.
Absolute integral. Great for preventing chronic diseases, helping manage weight.
Let's dig into why. Healthy fats are a big part of it.
A huge part. They're packed with unsaturated fats, the good kind. These help lower bad cholesterol, raise good cholesterol, support heart health. But it's more than just cholesterol.
Oh.
These fats are fundamental building blocks for hormones, and they're essential for absorbing fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, K, which are critical for tons of metabolic processes.
Okay, so fats are crucial. What else do nuts bring?
Protein and fiber, of course. We know those contribute massively to feeling full and satisfied, which helps control overall calorie intake.
Right, the satiety factor again.
But don't overlook the micronutrients. Nuts are rich in things like magnesium and vitamin E. These act as like helpers or cofactors for countless enzyme reactions in the body.
Cofactors.
Yeah, they help enzymes do their jobs properly. Everything from producing energy in your cells to repairing damage and protecting against oxidative stress relies on these micronutrients. Magnesium, for instance, is involved in hundreds of bodily processes.
So they're tiny packages with a lot going on inside.
Exactly. A really potent combo.
And for intermittent fasting, bringing them into the eating window.
Smart move. That blend of healthy fats, protein, and fiber gives you sustained energy. It provides essential nutrients without causing big blood sugar spikes, helping you maintain those metabolic benefits you gained during the fast.
Great as a snack, on salads and cooking.
Yep, easy to incorporate.
Wow. Okay, so as we wrap up this deep dive, it's really clear how powerful combining these superfoods with strategic eating times, like that 13-hour fast, can be.
It really paints a picture of synergy.
Yeah, from the cellular reprogramming potential of cruciferous veggies to the hormone support from nuts. Each food brings something unique, and together they seem to contribute significantly to lowering cancer risk, boosting vitality, and managing weight sustainably.
That sums it up well. Embracing a diet filled with this kind of diversity, these nutrient-packed foods, it's really about nourishing yourself, body, and mind, finding enjoyment in foods that truly support you. Yeah. Whether it's the targeted action of garlic, the antioxidant blast from berries, or that metabolic boost from green tea, each plays a specific, important role in a, well, holistic approach to eating well.
Holistic, I like that.
And connecting this all together, the key takeaway really has to be balance and variety. You can't just eat broccoli all day.
Right.
Each of these foods we discussed offers something different, and it's that combination, that synergy, that delivers the biggest health impact. Much more powerful than focusing on just one thing.
Absolutely. So as you, the listener, take all this in, remember it works best as part of a bigger picture. Combine these food choices with a healthy lifestyle, regular physical activity, staying hydrated, that really amplifies everything we've talked about.
Couldn't agree more.
So maybe the question to reflect on is, what small, powerful choice can you make today or tomorrow to nudge yourself towards that healthier, more vibrant life?